grit and grit.
It's going to be unbelievable to see these guys go at it.
Cube's vision of summertime fun is back. Big 3 basketball.
All right, here we go.
Wow.
Fadeaway for 3 is good.
All the excitement.
With the left on a poster.
The most thrilling stars.
Never know who you're going to see in the Big 3.
And it's a historic day.
Legends of the game.
What a statement made today.
Clash of the electric young stars.
Oh, my God. The Hezzy guy.
And the slam. Plus halftime concerts. And fantastic finishes.
Joe Johnson, game winner.
Corbett for the win! Yes! And the enemies are the Big 3 champions.
Once again, thank you to the Hall of Fame.
Glad to have you part of the Hall of Fame.
We really appreciate it. Enjoy the exhibit.
And new this season, we're streaming on X and broadcasting on CBS. We're bringing the fire, baby. It's season 7, Big 3, June 15th. We are all the way live from Hakkasan here at the MGM Grand, Las Vegas, Nevada, for the 2024 Big 3 Draft. I'm your friend Tattoo, and earlier today, we had a chance to check out some of the hottest players all over the country showcasing their skills at the 2024 Big 3 Combine for a chance to be drafted right here at the 2024 Big 3 Draft and a chance to play in Season 7, June 15th with the Big 3. Now, congratulations to the three-headed monsters. They got that first pick. And breaking down the way this 2024 draft works, co-founder of the Big 3, the one and only Ice Cube. Cube.
Yeah. What's up, Tat? Want to welcome everybody to the 2024 Big 3 Draft. Now, our draft is a little unique because our champions, they don't get a pick.
Right.
They got to run it back with the same squad they won the championship with. It's unique in sports. I think every league should think about it. So the enemies will not get a pick today. And the triplets are runner-up. They have an option. They can either send one player back, get one player, or they can send 2 players back and get 2 draft players. They decided to send 2 back. So they're going to have 2 picks today. And look, we got 22 players going for, 100 players going for 22 spots. So it's going to be crazy today.
Yeah, a lot of teams are trying to get better, and this is the time to do it. A lot of players went hard today in the Combine, showing what they can do. And we're going to see how these teams pick and figure out how they're going to get better.
Hey, I think we got the number 1 pick ready, three-headed monsters. Let's go over to the commissioner, Clyde Drexler.
Hey, fellas. How's everyone? And with Big 3 Draft 2024, does it get any better? Q, Thomas, you got to love this. Teams are getting better. We'd love to see who they're going to pick, right? And so first on the clock, we have the three-headed monsters, Rashard Lewis and company. There's no one better than to say who they're going to pick. You're on the clock, as we all know. Good luck. As we wait for their pick.
Well, I think three-headed monsters, man, they've had a lot of turnover. You know, they went 1-5 last year, got eliminated, so they made a lot of changes. Rashard Lewis is now head coach from player captain. Reggie Evans moved on to Three's company. Yeah. Kevin Murphy moved on to Tri-State. So now we got new captains, right? Jeff Teague, he's a player captain. Greg Monroe, Marquise Teague. Knowing that, I think they may need some versatility at the wing. So we'll see what they do. Hopefully they get somebody that can, you know, play a little bit inside, outside, defend, make some shots, and be athletic.
Yeah, I think they really need to make sure they can move on the outside. They get a little height. You know, wing players are always great in the Big 3.
Right.
And let's see who they got. Is that pick in?
Pick is in, fellas. And with the first pick of the 2024 Big 3 Draft, the three-headed monsters select Brandon Moss.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Body bag.
Hey, he played for him last year, man. He was human highlight.
Yeah, man, came in mid-season, really athletic, got a lot of bodies, dunked on a few people, caught a few lobs. He could really play, so he's going to help that team.
And he got defense too. You know, big wingspan. You know what I mean. He went and gloved got a couple off the glass, and you know, I think it's a great pick. I think they needed a player like that, and you know, let's go to Tattoo and see why they grabbed Brandon Moss.
Well, I'm hanging out now with new coach of the Three-Headed Monsters. Congratulations on that. Rashard Lewis, you guys went with Moss. Why was that, brother?
We actually picked him up last year, and he really helped us. He's very athletic. We got a big guy enforcer in the middle, so we needed somebody that's more of like a forward, a hybrid that can play on the perimeter as well as, you know, get to the rim. And he's one of those guys very athletic. And like I said, we got Jeff Teague that's playing the point guard, so he can run pick and roll and he can do some good things for us.
And I've seen him dunk, brother. That man has some hops. He knows how to get down. Good choice.
And not only that, he plays to win. You know, when he came, actually played his first game with us, he was highly upset when he got in the locker room because we lost the game. So I know he got a big heart and he plays to win the game.
All right, Coach Rashard Lewis, Sweet Lou, Thomas, Cube, back to y'all.
Brandon Moss, number one. Hey, I think it's a great pick, man. I think he's, you know, I was excited to see him play last year, and to know that he's going to be back with the same squad, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's always good to get somebody that you're familiar with and been in the trenches with. And he's one of those guys, he's young, he's got a lot of energy, and it's always also good to have somebody that's been in this before. So I'm excited to see how he's going to mesh with this team.
And he'll bang on you.
Yeah.
No problem.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Watch your heads. You know what I'm saying? He gonna dunk it on you. So it's great. Next pick is the Ball Hogs.
Yeah.
What you think they need?
Man, Ball Hogs, I think they need some size. I think they need a big man. They're heavy on the perimeter. Leandro Barbosa can get wherever he wants to go. Jody Meese is a shooter. Shout out to DeJuan Summers, who's now co-captain there.
Yeah.
But they're always good enough not to get eliminated week 6, but they just haven't gotten to that playoff run yet. So I think they can find a guy here that may be able to help them do that.
Let's see.
Well, fellas, the pick is in. And with the second pick of the 2024 Big 3 Draft, the Ball Hogs select Larry Sanders.
Oh,
yeah.
Larry Sanders.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, Larry's a defensive specialist.
Yes.
He played good for Triplets last year. They made it to the championship.
Yep.
Athletic. He knows the league.
Yes.
He can bang with the bangers in the league. So I think they needed him. I think it's going to be a great, you know, a great spot for him to play with the Ball Hogs this year.
Yeah. You know, they needed rim protection. They're perimeter oriented, which is great, but they need a little bit of rim protection when they work some of their lineups and subs. And I know they got shooting. That's always been something Rick Barry wanted, but now he's got an interior presence that I think is really going to help them.
Yeah, so let's go and let's hear from the coach. And Tattoo got him right here.
All right, man, hanging out with the legendary Rick Barry. Congratulations, Rick. It looks like you got the pick you finally wanted. Why Larry Sanders? You've seen him with Three-Headed Monsters. You've seen him with Triplets. What made Rick Barry and the team say, you know what, let's bring in Larry?
Well, it may be May, but actually Christmas is here for us. We're so delighted to have Larry. It's something that you really need to have in the game. You have to have somebody with size. So many of the other teams have size now. And if you don't have somebody to combat that and protect the rim a little bit and do some inside stuff with you, you're in trouble. And so he's a great shot blocker, knows the game. He's unselfish. I think he'll fit in with my team. I love my team because they all care about one thing. They want to win. They want to get in the playoffs. We came so close last year, and hopefully this will be the year that we'll get in there. And I think Larry is going to be a big part of us being a more successful team and a playoff team this year. We're delighted to have him.
Well, congratulations to the Ball Hogs. Congratulations to you and the Pig Pen. Get ready, guys. You're going to have a lot to celebrate for with Larry Sanders. Back to Thomas Scott, Ice Cube. We're getting ready for pick number 3.
Man, that's amazing. I think he's a great player for them. Mm-hmm. He's going to be able to show his versatility. You know, they need some rim protection.
Right.
And, they got the best fan base in the league so far with the Pig Pen, you know. So it's going to be good to see them, continue their winning ways.
Absolutely, man. The guy plays really hard. He's a vet, and you love to have a target like that you can throw up to, and he can dunk it.
So I think, are we ready for the third pick?
We are ready, fellas. And with the third pick in the 2024 Big 3 Draft, Tri-State selects Henry Sims.
About Henry, man.
Well, Henry Sims played at Georgetown, big man. He likes to bang. They got Amir Johnson. Is also another big. So to me, it looks like it's going to be a lot of screens being set, right? So guys are going to be getting open, and you know, he's going to be able to help them. You know, they got a new team now. Justin Dentman went back to the draft pool, as well as Deshaun Stevens. Honestly, thought they were going to take him.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they did some great job. Jason Richardson should probably get GM of the year because he just got a former MVP and a two-time champion as co-captains with Kevin Murphy and Amir Johnson. So they're a team to look out for.
Yeah, and they owe the Doc a trip to the championship, you know. So hopefully this will get them closer there.
Yeah, man, because I can't lie, it was a little disappointing last year down the stretch. So we'll see.
We'll see. So we got the interview ready. I think we got Tattoo with the Doc.
Yeah, I'm hanging out right here, really needing no introduction. The legend himself, Dr. J. Julius Erving, congratulations on your pick. How you feeling? You know, Tri-State's one of the top teams. They're always getting close to that playoffs, to them championships. What's going to change with this pick right here for you guys, Dr. J?
Well, I think we're going to have more physicality. We're going to have a little more size. And hopefully the chemistry will be consistent with what we've had in the past because we've always had a pretty good chemistry.
Absolutely, man. Henry Sims, what can you say about this guy?
Well, he's a beast, man. You know, he's gonna be like Shaq out there for us, and you know, he and Amir in the middle will be a force to be reckoned with.
Oh yeah, we got Amir Johnson, also new member of Tri-State. Congratulations on that, Amir. How do you feel about the pick?
I feel great. Like Doc said, we got size now. This league has gotten better and better with new bigs, and I think we'll do good with our pick, Henry Sims.
All right, guys, I think we're ready for pick number 4. Back to Ice Cube and Thomas Scott.
So now we got Trilogy on the clock.
Yeah.
Isaiah Briscoe was giving Amir Johnson a little mess for switching teams. So
yeah,
we might have a rivalry brewing in the Big Three.
Absolutely.
Between Tri-State and Trilogy. So Trilogy has the 4th pick.
Yep.
You know, this is a 3-time champion in our league.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's interested to see what they're gonna do to make it back to the top.
Yeah, I mean, losing Amir is a big piece to try and fill, but you know, they've always been competitive. As you said, they're a championship team. Honestly, I thought they were going to go all the way again, but lost in the semifinals. They're real competitive. I think a team like them, that they got to fill that void again, maybe with a big or maybe more of a versatile wing, or a 3-and-D type of guy that can make some shots when Briscoe is driving, or they throw it down low. Somebody can, you know, Earl's getting busy in the post. He gets doubled. Somebody can make a shot. So we'll see what Trilogy does, but you know they know how to win, so we'll see.
Well, the pick is in.
The pick is in, fellas. And with the 4th pick of the Big 3 2024 draft, Trilogy selects Roscoe Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Roscoe Smith.
Yeah, Roscoe Smith. He was pretty good. He stood out at the combine. He came in, participated, played with energy, he talked, played hard, an energy guy. So, you know, he'll be able to match that identity that Trilogy has, playing physical, playing hard, and he can play above the rim, too.
What's his size?
He's about 6'8". He's more of a combo 3-4 type guy, so he can be in the wing. He can guard on the perimeter a little bit on smaller guys and even hold his own down low a little bit. But he plays hard. He's got a high motor, and he's going to be a good guy for them to have.
Well, let's go to Tat with Isaiah Briscoe.
All right, man, I'm hanging out with captain of Trilogy, Isaiah Briscoe, Big 3 champion. You guys got your pick. How you feeling about it, and why'd you go with this guy?
I'm feeling good. The combine was good to watch. I like Roscoe today. He's a good piece for us. He knows how to play the game. That's what we need. And he knows how to play defense. You know, he's played big-time basketball. So I think that was a good pick for us.
And, you know, you guys have won 3 championships. Trilogy, are y'all ready for another one, Briss?
Absolutely.
Hey, you got to love it, man. Are you guys ready for another pick? Ice Cube, Thomas Scott, let's go.
Now we have the aliens on the clock. The aliens, they revamped their whole team. You know, Paul Millsap is a captain. He brought in his brother to play with him, which is, you know, it's always incredible to see guys out there playing with their family. Co-captain
Al Jefferson,
who's been in the league, done his thing, won a championship.
Yep.
So They got a nice squad. You know, I'm pretty sure Rick Mahorn is happy.
Yeah, for sure.
And let's see who they're gonna add to the aliens.
Well,
Commit.
fellas,
You got the pick?
I got the pick, Cube. And with the 5th pick in the first round of the 2024 Big 3 Draft, the aliens select Abraham Millsap, the family.
Abraham. So this is going to be the first time we have 3 brothers on one team.
Wow, is that right? Abraham Millsap. Okay.
Yeah, more of a combo guard. Guy can score a little bit, play a little defense, complement the rest of the brothers. It's kind of cool. It's something we've never seen in the Big 3. 3 brothers on the same team.
Well, you know, at least we know hopefully that they'll get along. You know what I mean? To play together and won't be arguing on the court unless they go back to the backyard days. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So we'll see what they can do in the Big 3.
I'm hanging out with Aliens captain and new to the Big 3, man. It's awesome to have you in this league, Paul Millsap. You got your brother, Abraham Millsap. Talk about, of course you picked him, he's your brother, but what does he bring to the game? Why did you pick him? What kind of skills is he going to bring to Aliens and to the Big 3?
Yeah, you know, for me, it's about the chemistry. I'm with him pretty much every day. You know, we practice and play together. I love his attitude towards the game. His defensive presence is going to be pretty good. So there's a lot of good guards in this league, you know, and we got to understand that. And bringing him to here to try to lock some of these guys up, you know, is what I got him for.
You know, one of the key things for Aliens is to not upset Coach Rick Mahorn. You know that. You got to win games, especially if you're going to bring your brother on. You know, it's got to make Coach Mahorn happy, right?
Yeah, for sure. You know, I want to win for Coach. You know, I want to win for myself. I just want to win. You know, so at the end of the day, you know, it's definitely my brother, but, you know, this pick is also based off of winning.
All right, man. Paul Millsap, new captain and new member of the Big 3 and Aliens as we get ready for pick number 6. Cube Thomas, let's go.
It's a family affair, you know, with the aliens right now.
Yep.
But now we're going over to the Killer Threes with the 6th pick.
Yep.
Now, the Killer Threes, they've come less than 10 points from making the playoffs 2 years in a row.
It's tough.
I don't know if Oak going to go for the 3rd year.
Yeah.
So they got to make it over the hump.
Absolutely.
So they definitely need this to be a great pick. And I think the pick is in. And we got Commissioner Clyde Drexler, the coolest commissioner in sports, with the number 6 pick.
Thank you, Q. And with the 6th pick in the first round of the 2024 Big 3 Draft, Killer 3 selects Dominique Johnson.
Ah!
I knew it.
Oh, man.
I mean, he's been his 4th man 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, he can play, man. He can score it. He can play off the ball, on the ball. He plays defense. It's a product that they can trust. They know him. And he saved them plenty of times on some of the games with game-winning shots.
Hey, man, he's a deadly shooter. And he walked in the gym at the Combine today like a gunslinger. You know, he was like, y'all know what I do. Y'all know how I get down.
Absolutely.
And so it's good to see them keep some continuity. Like I said, they got a good squad. They've only been a few points from making it to the playoffs in 2 years in a row. So, you know, with that continuity, maybe they'll get them over the hump. And we got my man Tattoo with Frank Nitty in the house.
All right, man, I'm hanging out with the captain of Killer Threes, Franklin Sessions, a.k.a. Frank Nitty. Y'all went with Dominique Johnson, a known member of Killer Threes, and you're sticking with the same team. Why is that, Frank?
Because I think he did perfect for us. He spread the floor. I think he's the best shooter in the Big 3. And, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you look at our last 2 losses, we lost to 2 championship teams, one in Trilogy and then one in Enemies. So they went on to win it. So that's what we chasing right there.
I love that, man. And enough said with that right there. Frank Nitty, man, captain of Killer Threes. Well, congratulations on the pick. Dominique Johnson heading back to Killer Threes, heading back to Big 3 for Season 7. And we're getting ready for pick number 7, and it's going to Ghost Ballers. Cube.
Ghost Ballers.
Yeah.
Another tight squad who they made it to the playoffs last year. They ran it up against the champs, you know, and it was, they up against the triplets.
Yes.
And, ran into a buzzsaw by the name of Joe Johnson, 3-time MVP. But I'm looking forward to seeing what they do this year to keep that going, keep that momentum going.
Yeah, Ghost Ballers has always been a fun team to watch. A lot of energy. I know Mike Taylor is in the house somewhere. You know, I hear that ghost somewhere, but there it is. But you know, they know exactly what they're looking for. I think what they're missing is maybe just a little bit of size to bang, so they can move Chris Johnson to the wing if they want to.
Yeah.
You know, I think Iceman has products and people that he knows and trusts already. I think I know who the pick is going to be, but we're going to find out from the glide.
Well, fellas, excuse me, go ahead. The pick is in.
Let's do it.
And with the 7th pick in the first round of the 2024 Big 3 Draft, the Ghost Ballers select D-Block, Darnell Jackson.
I knew it.
Darnell Jackson. Hey, you know, continuity. They know what they're going to get from Darnell.
Yeah.
And he's a team player.
Yes.
You know, I don't think I ever seen him without a smile on his face.
Absolutely.
Until he get in that paint.
Yep.
You know, when he get in that paint,
yeah,
you know why he's named D-Block. And
Yep.
so, you know, I'm happy to see him back in the league. I'm happy to see the Ghost Ballers keep some continuity, too. They got a great team.
Yeah, man. I mean, you can tell they just got unfinished business, and he's on the same page. He's a consummate pro. He puts the team first. He's always getting guys open with screens. He rebounds. He does the dirty work and never complains. And that's what they need, somebody that's going to get gritty and dirty and play hard.
So let's go over to Tat. He got the Iceman, George Gervin in the house.
Iceman really needing no introduction. The legend himself, George Gervin. You guys went with Darnell Jackson, a great pick. He's been part of the team before. Why bring him back? And what do you see happening this season that didn't happen last by bringing Darnell back? How do you guys move forward, Coach?
We missed some free throws last year. That's what kept us out of the playoffs. So they could talk all that stuff they want. I brought Darnell back because he fits our system real well. So all you guys that ain't played in the Big 3, you newcomers, y'all got something to look forward to.
Oh, deadly threat right there by the Iceman, George Gervin. I'm going to send it back to Thomas Scott and Cube because they got power ready for their next pick.
Power.
Yeah.
A very tough squad in the Big 3 from day one.
Absolutely.
Had a little shakeup, you know, making Glenn Rice Jr. as the player captain.
Absolutely.
Now. So it's going to be interesting to see who they pick and you know, how they can get back to that championship game. You know, they lost to Trilogy, and you know, I'm pretty sure they ran to get back.
Yeah, I mean, and then Nancy, you know, she's won a championship. She knows what it takes to get there. Glenn Rice Jr. now in the captain seat. We already know he's an all-star guy that can score the ball, make plays for himself. But then you got Royce White, who's now moved up to as still co-captain, and T.J. Klein has moved up into the co-captain spot and has been playing hard for them all year. And shoot, let's see what they can do to complement the squad that they got.
With the number 8 pick, what you got, Commish?
Got it, Cube. And with the 8th pick in the first round of the 2024 Big 3 Draft, Power selects Deshaun Stevens.
Deshaun Stevens, oh.
Yeah, I think that makes sense, a lot of sense. He's another guy with a high motor. He's more of a 4-5, but he can also move his feet on the perimeter. Shot blocker, athletic. I think that's what they need. Just another guy that can just be a big. Because Royce is so versatile. He may play point guard, you know. He may play the big. So they need somebody that knows their position. And somebody like Deshaun Stevens, you can tell he's going to be catching lobs. Nancy's going to be drawing up some plays to get him open and some high-flying plays. And he does some rim protecting as well.
Yeah, I mean, he had a great first season. Last year, he took a little step back. I think he's ready to redeem himself and help Power to a championship.
Absolutely.
Let's go over to Tattoo and Nancy Lieberman.
All right, Nancy Lieberman, you know what it takes to win championships right here in the Big 3, former Big 3 champion herself. Now, Deshaun Stevens, how does he help Power get another championship? What's he going to do for the team, Nancy?
Well, he's been in the league for 3 years now. He understands the physicality of the league. And, you know, he's played with some good teams in a great system. So we thought he was good for us. He could play multiple positions. That's what Thomas and Cube just talked about. We can move our lineup around. When you have Glenn and, you know, Royce and TJ, and now you add Deshaun, we have a lot of options when it comes to how we're going to defend. We can switch, we can not, we can stay. And he's a leaper.
Absolutely, and congratulations on that pick. Great pick to make that power team even more powerful and another chance at a championship. Nancy Lieberman, ladies and gentlemen. Back to Ice Cube and Thomas Scott.
Yeah. Thanks, Tat. Now, we had a great season. This is going to be our 7th season. But last year we had an amazing season 6, and it's only right to recap, show everybody how did we get here. And so let's recap season 6, and then we'll continue the draft.
2023, Season 6 of Big 3 basketball. No other league has done more to revolutionize an entire sport and sports culture.
Just call me the chef.
And broken all the rules. 2023, the Summer of Fire was filled with promise.
All right, here we go.
Season 6 returned to a full arena touring model, traveling the country with a new stop every weekend. Fans everywhere experiencing Fireball 3 live. The playoffs took shape in the nation's capital. The enemies made their playoff debut and eliminated last year's champs trilogy. In the other semifinal, league MVP and Big 3 GOAT, Joe Johnson, pounded Ghost Ballers. The stage was set, the legendary O2 Arena in London. But first, the Big 3 All-Star Game, where Jody Meeks scored 15 to lead Team 3 over NBA All-Star Jaylen Brown and Team Big. And finally, the primetime spectacle. Jordan Crawford dazzled as he capped his magical season with the game-winning three-pointer.
Crawford for the win! Yes! And the enemies are the Big 3 champions!
We've been changing the game since 2017. For the Big 3 and Fireball 3, the future has never looked brighter.
We had an amazing season 6, capping it off in London with the enemies pretty much shocking the world, and becoming, you know, our 6th season champions. And so, you know, we want to continue this good feeling and have a great season 7. We're on CBS June 15th in Oakland, California, and we're going to continue this draft with the 9th pick. We're going to go over to the commish and the triplets.
Well, Ice Cube, the pick is in, and it's been a good day. And with the 9th pick in the first round of the 2024 Big 3 Draft, the triplets select Jeff Ayers.
Jeff Ayers.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, you know, he's a guy who, you know, plays with that chip on his shoulder.
Yes.
He and you know, he can give you some inside and outside. You know, he knocked down some threes last year. I was surprised, you know, but he's a player that I think is built for the Big 3.
Absolutely.
I think he's going to help the triplets and help Joe Johnson bang a little bit, and you know, spread the floor a little bit too. When Joe in the middle, he can pop out. You know,
Yeah.
so it's going to be a, you know, an interesting lineup with the triplets, and I think Jeff is going to add a great piece to that puzzle.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's another guy that puts team first. And what he's going to do is be able to get guys open. I can already see he's going to be setting screens for Pargo coming off pick and rolls, rolling, sacrificing himself, getting Joe Johnson open so he can get easier looks, and also offensive rebounds. So it's a good pickup for them.
So let's go over to Tat, standing with a Hall of Famer, Lisa Leslie.
That's right, Coach Lisa Leslie. Also, you know everything it takes to win championships right here at Big 3. Congratulations on your pick. Why Jeff Ayers? You got the MVP, Joe Johnson, 2 years in a row. Now bringing Jeff on, a possible chance at another championship, Lisa.
Well, it's always championship is our goal here. And so when you think about what Joe Johnson's been able to do, his ability to shoot and score on the inside and defend. We thought we'd change it up a little bit, get another big that can also consistently hit that outside shot. That was probably one of the things that hurt us in the championship game. We just didn't have a big that could pop out and score. So Jeff will give us that, but he also, as they've already alluded to, he can set some great screens. He can roll. He has great hands on the inside. He'll be able to switch, and I think he's a good fit. He has the right body for the big three.
I got to ask you this, Lisa, because I always see championship in your eyes. How bad do you want another championship at Big 3?
Let's just say Ice Cube hooked us up with his first ring, and I wouldn't mind to have another one.
All right, you love it right there. Coach of triplets, the one and only Lisa Leslie. I'm going to send it back to Thomas Scott and Ice Cube because we're ready for pick number 10.
Here we go. Three's Company. They have added another Hall of Famer to our coaching staff.
Yes.
With Michael Cooper. Long time coming. Congratulations to Michael Cooper on that. But hey, they need some help. They done got a new player.
Yeah.
Reggie Evans.
Yeah.
To come over and help B. Easley and Mario Chalmers. So we'll see who they add to that puzzle. I think they got a nice nucleus.
Yes.
It's really, if they think they need a couple wing players, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe some shooting. Somebody that can play some defense, make a shot, maybe even a combo guard as well. But we'll see. They're a tough team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they tough.
So let's go for the 10th pick in the first round. Let's go over to Commissioner Clyde Drexler.
Thank you, guys. And with the 10th pick in the first round of the 2024 Big 3 Draft, Three's Company selects Nasir Cole.
New guy. New blood in the league. New blood. Guard. At the combine today. Made some plays. He can score a little bit. We gonna see. We gonna see.
That's what we get. We gonna see.
Yeah. Well, I think Rio knows what he's doing. He's seen something maybe nobody's seen, and that's what you're supposed to do as a captain. Do your due diligence. Find somebody that fits your program and how you want to play, and we're gonna see what Nasir Cole has.
Yeah, I mean, hey, they've had a while to figure out this pick, and I know they picked him for a reason. So let's hear the reason with Tattoo and Hall of Famer Michael Cooper.
That's right. Congratulations on the Hall of Fame, Coach Coop. Legendary Showtime. Why this player? I mean, you guys seen him at the combine. What was it that he had? What kind of skills did he showcase for a legend like yourself to see a player at a combine and say, I got to bring him on the Big 3. I got to bring him on the Three's Company. He's what we need. He's that part of that puzzle that's missing. Coach Coop, talk about it.
Well, we're looking at our defense. And, again, this will give us an opportunity to play Mario off ball a little bit. But, again, it's about his defense. He was impressive in the combines today. Big, strong player.
Okay, so when this is going to be life-changing for this player. I mean, do you think that a player that comes from the combine comes in with pressure because he's coming in from a combine and he's going to play with the big dogs right here at the Big 3?
Well, he better not feel any pressure. But, again, it's about him coming to play basketball. But just join our team and do what we can. Michael B. and Rio and Reggie Evans has got a good support group.
Coop, and you've had some great teams, and it seems like Three's Company win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. But you know what? At Big 3, you got to win, 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 and very rarely lose. What's going to change the dynamic of Three's Company this season?
I think it's just going to be a mindset of playing good defense, and that's what we have to do, and hit shots. We've lost some tough games last year, and it was all because of our defense.
All right, man, Hall of Famer, Coach Cooper. Back to Cube, back to Thomas.
Interesting pick. We'll see what Nasir can do. I thought they needed a little more size, but hey, this guy, like Coach said, is going to help Mario get a little loose and free, not be on the ball so much. So let's see how they do.
Yeah, and he mentioned defense too, and Coop knows everything about defense. So when he seen that, he knew that's what he needed. So
now we're going to bivouac for the last pick of the first round. Gerald Green was a little hot about that. He was like, how the hell we get the last pick? But, we still got some great players on the board. So he's going to get a great pick. Is the pick in, Commish?
Pick is in, Ice Cube.
Let's do it to it.
Here we go. And with the last pick, the 11th pick in the first round of the 2024 Big 3 Draft, Bivouac selects Jalen Johnson.
I like that pick. I like that pick.
You like it?
Yeah. He played with Ball Hogs last year. He's young. He can stretch shoot a little bit. He can bang a little bit. He's been on some of those Instagram highlights we throw on our IG page. He plays a little bit above the rim. He's nasty. He's still active. He's been playing all year. He hasn't been sitting around waiting. So that's going to help them. I think that's exactly what they've been missing as a big.
Hey, look, we had a great first round.
Absolutely.
Great first round. And we'll take a quick break and then go to the second round.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
The Big 3 is back, coming in hot all summer long. Oakland, Tampa, Baltimore, Newark, Anaheim, Portland, Cincinnati, San Antonio, Nashville, Boston. This is Fireball 3. It's a hard-nosed, trash-talking brand of basketball where they still bang down low and they still play tough D. Hall of Fame coaches and NBA superstars. And we're coming in hot to a city near you. So grab your friends, grab your family, and get your seats now at big3.com/tickets.
Big 3. Big 3 basketball has never been hotter, and it's all possible thanks to our amazing sponsors. Monster Energy.
Big 3, Monster Energy.
Never know who you're going to see.
P&G.
With the left on him.
Taco Bell.
Pitches it off the glass.
Snickers.
Oh, my.
Total by Verizon.
Big 3 brought to you by Verizon.
Big 3 Season 7.
All right, here we go.
Welcome back to the 2024 Big 3 Draft. I jumped the gun a little bit. We want to go to Gerald Green and talk about that last pick with the Bivouac, pick number 11th in the draft. And we're going to go to Tattoo and Gerald Green.
Captain of Bivouac, one of my favorite players in the Big 3, Double G, Gerald Green, man. Talk about your pick. I know you were a little hot, but it's a good pick, Gerald.
Nah, that's a good pick. Jalen's really good. I think he's going to bring a lot of toughness to our team. He can bring size, shoot the ball pretty decent. So we just need somebody who can obviously be a mismatch problem down low. Obviously, the Big 3 getting better every year. The bigs is good. The guards is good, great guard play. So we think he'll be a good picker for our team.
You know, it's okay to get hot, Gerald, and it shows your passion for the league. It shows how much you want to win. It shows how dedicated you are to it, and I think it's a great thing, man. So, I mean, prove the naysayers wrong and go out there and do what you got to do with Bivouac.
No, absolutely. So everybody can't get the first pick. I'm okay with that. It's all good. But, I still think the picks that we're going to make, I think is going to be able to help us out to get our first championship.
All right, Captain of Bivouac, Gerald Green, congratulations on your pick. I'm going to send it back to Ice Cube and Thomas Scott because we're getting ready for round number 2 of the 2024 Big 3 Draft.
Round number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Trilogy, who, like I said, was 3-time champion.
Right.
So, they had a great pick to be able to have the first pick of the second round, and we believe that pick is in.
Yeah.
Let's go to the commish.
Yes, sir, fellas. The pick is in. And with the first pick in the second round of the 2024 Big 3 Draft, Trilogy selects Ray Nixon.
Ray Nixon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I thought they was going to do something else there. I love Ray Nixon, first off. He's one of the best shooters in the league. He did great at the Combine. He's going to be able to help them out a lot. And so that's a great pick. It's a really good pick. Honestly, surprised he didn't go sooner.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Was that the pick? Is Ray the pick?
Is there a discrepancy?
We may have a mix up here.
Yeah.
We may have a mix up here. Tri-State is saying they wanted to pick Ray. Well, who you going with?
James White? You going?
That's what I thought was happening. Okay, that's what I thought was going to happen.
James Flight White. Oh, we bring it. Okay. Little mix up, live TV, y'all.
Love it.
Actually,
love it.
Trilogy has picked a previous captain, James Flight White.
Yeah.
James Flight White, who's been with the Big 3 for all 7 years, been with Trilogy, 3-time champion. He's back
Yeah.
We apologize for the mix-up. But with that being said, we're going to go over to Tattoo and Isaiah Briscoe, and we're going to get it right from here on out.
Yeah, I think.
All right, Briscoe, it was a little mix-up. Absolutely no doubt we know you were going with Flight. You know what I'm saying? He's a former captain and also Big 3 champion. And the respect and love and the honor you're giving that to Flight, you got to respect that, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, we had to pick Flight.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to let Briscoe go ahead and I'm going to leave it with that right there, man. Congratulations to Trilogy. Back to Cube and Thomas. It's like TV, guys.
Yeah.
So here we are. Round 1 went smoother than round 2 from the jump, but we're going to get it right. Is the second pick in, which is Tri-State. Tri-State is on the clock. Once that pick is in, we'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
They said it was Ray Nixon, but we don't know if they're gonna pick with Ray. You know, he may have been picked and unpicked faster than any player in the history of sports.
I got it.
So here we go. I think we're close. Do you got the second pick, Commissioner?
Pick is in, fellas.
Is it the right pick?
It's the right pick.
It's the right pick. Let's go for it.
And with the second pick, in the second round of the Big 3 2024 draft, Tri-State selects
We're going to get it
Ray
right.
Nixon. We're going to get this right.
Boy, you got a job.
Ray Nixon got a job.
I mean, it's only right. He helped them out big time last year. Can shoot the ball, play some defense. He's in great shape, plays hard, great teammate. I think he complements what they got.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he played last year with a little chip on his shoulder, and he was able to get buckets with that chip.
Right.
So he bring that chip to 2024.
Yes.
And he can help get the Doc to the championship game.
Yeah, and, you know, they need a guy that's going to complement on the perimeter and create more spacing. You know, when Jay Rich is trying to get downhill or Kevin Murphy's trying to, you know, get busy, you need somebody they can kick it to that can make that shot, the help comes in. So I think he's going to complement him well, and he participated in the combine and showed he still has it.
Well, that's great. Well, let's go to Tattoo, Amir Johnson, and Dr. J.
All right, Cube. I'm right here with Amir Johnson, captain of Tri-State. Congratulations, Ray Nixon, bringing him back to the game. He came from the combine. He started at a combine. This lets all those combine players know when you try out for the Big 3, you can be drafted. Your life can change. You can get picked by legends like Dr. J, Amir Johnson, and now Ray Nixon. Welcome back to Tri-State. Why Ray, bro?
Like you said, he was in the combine. He looked good. He looked well, and he was with this team last year, and he's just a big asset to our team. So.
And you talk about being in shape. This guy looks like he's just breaded well, man. You talk about a muscle-bound, athletic player. Ray Nixon's the guy.
He is a combo guard, looks in shape. I actually had to Google his age and see how old he was because he looked so good and young. And, again, he's going to be a great asset to our team.
And this is great for Ray. Doc, just some words on Ray Nixon. What do you love about this guy?
Well, he has character. He plays hard offensively and defensively. He's a great guy in the locker room. You know, he understands the concept of team. He always arrives early and leaves late. So he's the guy who I would really like to have on my team, and I was glad that he was around.
Wow, what an honor to get that. Ray, I hope you're watching. Congratulations. You got a job. Welcome back to the Big 3. Thomas, Cube, back to you.
Hey, you know, let's keep this party going. The third pick is in, Bivouac. Let's see who they go for.
Fellas, the pick is in. And with the third pick in the second round of the 2024 Big 3 Draft, the Bivouac select Austin Day.
Oh, Austin Day.
Tell me about him.
6'10", slender build, can shoot it from the perimeter, block a little bit of shots, move his feet a little bit. Played in the pros for a little while. I think he can shoot the ball pretty well for his size as well. So that complements, like I said, the spacing. It's a big part of the 3-on-3 game. So I think he's going to make an impact.
So you think the Bivouac got what they need to?
I'm pulling for
make a run.
Yeah, I'm pulling for green light, man. We get in the playoffs, Bivouac. Come on, man. It's been a long time coming.
All right, let's go to Tattoo with Gerald Green.
All right, back with Gerald Green, captain of Bivouac, Austin Day. Talk about this guy. Talk about why you brought him on to Bivouac. What's he gonna do for the team, Gerald?
Man, he's very versatile. You know, man, he's talented as hell, man. He's 6'10", can do multiple things offensively, defensively. He's still 6'10", so you know we want to go big or small. You know, he can be able to guard multiple positions. So I think he'll be really perfect in this league. You know, this league's very physical. Obviously, you know, once he come in and understand the physicality of this league throughout the weeks, I think he'll get better and better. But man, just the way he can clip, the way he can shoot the ball at a high level, that's what we need. You know, I get downhill, I can score, I can make plays. Corey Brewer, my brother. But just having somebody like Austin Day at that size that can stretch the floor and shoot the three, we need that.
Gerald, what do you do like when you're making a pick? How do you give that call to Austin? Like, have you called him yet? Does he know he's a part of Bivouac? Do you guys talk prior to this?
No, not really. Actually, the picks I was gonna pick was already picking up, but I had him on my list. So you know, he was some party that I was highly thinking about drafting in the first place. Anyway, I actually thought that he would already be picked up, but when I seen him still available, I had to grab him. So
all right, man. Congratulations, Austin Day. Welcome to Bivouac. Welcome to the Big Three. Thomas Scott, Ice Cube. Back to you.
I hope they got what they need to, like I said, get over the hump. But hey, like I said, gonna keep this party going. Ghost Ballers, the pick is in.
Pick is in, fellas.
Let's hear what they got.
Here we go. And with the 4th pick in the 2nd round of the 2024 Big 3 Draft, the Ghost Ballers select Mo Charlo.
Okay.
Mo Charlo.
Yeah.
Yeah, another
swing man.
baller.
Slasher.
Yeah.
Guy that knows how to play out the corner, knows when to cut, knows when to crash the glass, can make the open shot, plays defense, high energy. And he's a good player, man. I think he fits in well with them.
He knows the league.
Yes.
And what I've seen out of Mo is each year he's gotten better and better.
Yes.
You know, playing in this 3-on-3 style.
Yeah.
And so, great pick for the Ghost Ballers, without a doubt. Let's go to the interview with Tat. I think he's over there with Mike Taylor.
That's right, Cube. I'm hanging out with a captain of give me one ghost. Go. I like that, man. Mike Taylor, man, congratulations on your pick. Talk about it.
Man, Mo is a guy that kind of does everything. You know what I'm saying? He gonna fight. He gonna scrap. He gonna fit in the role, whatever we need. He a high energy guy. He matches everything that we do over here at the Ghost Ballers. We building a family over here, so he kind of fits in that mode. So we're excited to have Mo. Hey, Mo, be ready.
And you know, I gotta say this. I was at the combine earlier today. I seen him playing in the combine, and there was something different about Mo compared to other players. Personally, that I even seen with my own eyes, man. So this is no friendship, no love, no. I mean, he is out there actually playing in the combine, showcasing his skills, and that's what he did to catch your attention today.
I mean, Mo been around. He been around the Big Three a while. You know what I'm saying? And the times that he has played in the league, he's been consistent. You know what I'm saying? So we know what we getting in him. He understands his role. However, whatever his role is, like he adaptable. So that's one thing.
Is this the championship year, Mike?
Yeah, this got to be. We was one game away from it. Yeah, we coming for it for sure.
All right, they're calling the championship. Back to Cube. Back to Thomas.
Mo Charlo, back in the game. Let's go. Is the pick in, Commish? Okay, let's go to number 5 in the 2nd round.
Here we go. And with the 5th pick in the 2nd round of the 2024 Big 3 Draft, the three-headed monsters select Shakur Houston.
Okay. It's a newcomer.
Yeah.
Cube, I don't know him very well.
Don't know much about it?
I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know him very well, but he must be able to play. So when we do this interview, I need to know a lot about him.
Well, let's stop messing around since we don't know what we're talking about and go to the interview.
Yeah, let's go to the
All
source.
right, Tat, let's see why the three-headed monsters made this pick.
And you're hearing it right now, Sweet Lou. You're hearing it from Thomas Scott. You're hearing it from co-founder of the Big Three, Ice Cube. Why did you go with this pick?
He's another athlete, but also can shoot the ball. With the big fella and the point guard we have, we need somebody to stretch that floor a little bit. But also he can defend. He's a big guy that can defend and And the big three, if you can't defend, you'll get put on the island. So that's definitely why we got him.
And that's true. You know what I'm saying? So that's perfectly said right there. Sweet Lou, new head coach of three-headed monsters. Back to Q, back to Thomas. It's the 2024 Big 3 Draft.
I hope everybody's getting what they want this year. And I can't wait to see these teams come together. Hey, it's going to be a very competitive year. We got the triplets on the clock now. We're going to see who they're going to get. You know, they picked up Jeffrey Ayers.
Yep,
who do you think they need?
I mean,
what kind of player?
I think more of a 3-and-D type of dude.
Yeah.
You know, to complement the pick and roll and the spacing. I think that'll be the best fit for them. But we're going to see. They know better than me.
So we got the pick in. Let's go with the number 6 pick in the second round, Clyde Drexler.
Thank you, Ice Cube. And with the 6th pick in the second round of the 2024 Big 3 Draft, the triplets select Jamario Moon.
Oh, there we go.
Mario Moon.
Jamario.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I love this pick. He's a vet. He's been there. He's won championship with them. You know what you're going to get from him. High energy, slash, he compliments. He can play 3-and-D. He also has some athleticism as well. And he just fits in, you know, and I'm glad that he's back with that squad.
He reminds me of like a Robert Horry kind of player. Like, whenever you sleep on him, he hit the shot, he get the rebound. He there when you need him. So let's go over to Tat and the Hall of Famer, Lisa Leslie.
All right, Coach Leslie, you got Jamario Moon. He's, you know, known to play with triplets. He's known to be in this league, and you hear all those great compliments that Thomas Scott and Cube are saying about him. What does Coach Lisa Leslie think about Jamario Moon?
Well, Jamario is a great player who we've had, obviously, won championships with. I'm really happy to have him back because versatility is king in the Big 3. And so Jamario has the ability to guard any position on any of the switches, his ability to block shots. Obviously, he's a high flyer as well. But like Cube said, Jamario's been able to hit big three-point shots for us when we needed it. And so we're really happy to have him back with his versatility.
Lisa, what happens if somebody else would have picked Jamario Moon? How do you go about getting another pick? Although that did not happen, I'm glad that didn't happen. But what happens to a coach, and how do you go about something like that?
Well, you know, Moon is family, and you know, the triplets, we stay together, we stick together, we have our plays, we understand what it is, and so it's kind of tough when a player gets outside of our team. Then we know that someone else has a little bit of piece of our secrets out there. So it's great to have him back. He knows exactly what we're looking for, what our team chemistry needs, and he's always that guy that's always plug and play, but he's very unselfish. I appreciate having him.
All right, it looks like triplets. It looks like Lisa Leslie are locked and loaded for the 2024 season going down June 15th. Make sure you get your tickets at big3.com/tickets. It kicks off in Oakland, California. Back to Cube and Thomas Scott.
Hey, let's keep it going. Like I said, we got 5 picks left. And with the number 7 pick, we got the Threes Company.
Yep.
And our commissioner, Clyde Drexler. What you got?
Cube, the pick is in, and with the 7th pick in the second round of the 2024 Big 3 Draft, Threes Company selects Sean Williams.
Okay.
Sean Williams.
Rim protector. You know, I'm happy for him. He's been joining the Combine for years, just hasn't gotten picked since I've been a part of the Big 3. So I'm really happy for him. You know, he's stuck with it. He's come back. But he's a rim protector, blocks shots. He can finish around the rim. Just going to complement a lot of the other scoring that they already have. So it's a good pickup for Mario and Threes Company.
Well, let's hear from Threes Company with Tattoo.
All right, man, I'm hanging out with Captain Mario Chalmers. Again, Thomas Scott putting it down right there. Sean Williams has competed over different years at the Combine. Why this year? Why did he make the Big 3? What was it that Chalmers seen in him? What was it that Coach Cooper seen in him? What is it that Threes Company seen in this guy that said, you know what, this is his year?
He looked a little bit more locked in this year. He had a great defensive presence out there at the Combine, and you know, with the way our team is set up, we need a rim protector, and he fits that mold for us.
All right, perfectly said. Now, I got to say this one more time. to those players that play in that combine, that join that combine in 2025 and 2024 this year, this is what can happen to you. Life-changing right here. You can play years in the combine and make the big three. Never give up on your dreams. Never give up on those combine plays because we're looking for you. It's a 2024 Big 3 draft. Back to Thomas Scott and Ice Cube.
Yay. Hey, you said that they got a rim protector.
Yep.
You know, anybody who can help out Reggie Evans is going to be a formidable team. You know,
Yep.
when you got players that are as good as Reggie and can intimidate, and a rim protector, I think they might have everything they need to make a good run.
Yep.
Is the 8th pick in, Commish? Okay, here we go. Ball Hogs with the 8th pick.
Here we go. With the 8th pick in the second round of the Big 3 2024 draft, the Ball Hogs select Hollis Thompson.
Hollis Thompson.
Okay. Yeah, Hollis Thompson plays hard. He played a little bit last year with Three's Company. Good player on the wing. Plays overseas as well. About 6'8", 220. Can defend. He cuts. He moves without the ball. And I think with the system that Rick Barry has, that's exactly what he's looking for. And he's not a bad shooter as well. So I just feel like guys are getting people that complement what they do in their system at this point.
Yeah, that's great. Let's go over to Tat, who's talking to Jody Meeks, captain of the Ball Hogs.
Co-captain of the Ball Hogs right here, Jody Meeks, of course, Barbosa, the captain of Ball Hogs. And how do you make this pick, Jody? Talk about it.
Well, like Thomas just said, he complements us very well. Very skilled, long and defensive on the defensive end, rebounding, can shoot the ball. So we feel like it's a good pick for us.
Let me go over here really quick to Coach Barry. Coach, you think you got all the pieces of the puzzle to get where you need to get to with Ball Hogs this season?
Well, I'm hoping so. You know, I mean, if praying does a lot, I'll be doing a lot of that because the guys still have to go out there and play. But we're really happy, and like you say, Thomas said it perfectly. He will fit in for the way that we play the game. We need people who are able to be diversified and be able to play the game in various ways, not just one-dimensional. And he's got a lot of good dimensions, and hopefully he'll be excited to be a part of our team.
Well, you look happy, Coach Barry.
We got the big guy. I mean, I know Lisa's not happy, but sorry, Lisa.
Well, this is the Big 3. This is what it is. This is competitive basketball. There's no other league in the world that does it like this. It's the 2024 Big 3 draft, sending it back to Ice Cube and Thomas Scott.
Hey, don't send it to me. We're going to send it over to Clyde because he has our 9th pick in power. Let's see who they go with.
Gotcha. The pick is in, Cube. With the 9th pick of the second round of the 2024 Big 3 draft, Power selects Marcus Foster.
Marcus Foster.
Okay. Marcus Foster.
Do you know who Marcus Foster is?
I do not know much about him other than that he is a guard, 6'3" guard, 205. He must have shown a lot today at the Combine, and that's a good thing. You know, coaches and captains are doing their diligence trying to find the diamonds in the rough. And I think Nancy and them, they know exactly what they're looking for to get to the next level. And I think they also need, you know, somebody that may be more of a playmaker for others.
Yeah. Well, since we don't know much about Marcus Foster, we're going to go over to the Hall of Famer, Nancy Lieberman, with a tattoo to hear more about him.
Yeah, there you go, Nancy Lieberman. Tell us about Marcus Foster. I mean, everybody's asking these questions. We got eyebrows raised. Why is he good enough to make your team, Power?
And first of all, we are so super excited about Marcus. He's 6'4", about 210. He is one of the top scorers in Europe. He's a 3-level scorer. He is a dog of an on-ball defender, and we couldn't be happier with being able to get him. And this is a great day for Power to get Deshaun Stevens and Marcus Foster.
Is this kind of like a little secret weapon thing you got going on, something that we didn't know under the radar, Nancy?
No, I have this guy called TJ Klein, who's my GM, and he knows all these Euros, and he's either played with, against, for. So, you know, it's a great barometer of who will fit our team.
Cube, Thomas, we know who Marcus Foster is now. Sending it back to you guys. It's the 2024 Big 3 draft.
I mean, who can doubt Nancy Lieberman?
She knows what she's looking for.
She knows what she wants. And, hey, we got 2 picks left. Let's get busy. You know, killer threes. Who they select?
Ice Cube and Thomas, they selected a good one. And with the 10th pick in the second round of the 2024 Big 3 Draft, Killer 3 selects William Felder.
William Felder. Tell me something good.
William Felder, wing. You know, I think that's what they need. Somebody that can just, you know, compliment if Dante Green comes out. And I think with his game, he's going to have to be somebody that can score it a little bit, but really play some defense, you know, and be more versatile guarding on bigs and on the wing. So we'll see. Good size, 6'7", 220. So.
Well, let's go over to Tat and hear what the Killer Threes have to say about William Felder.
All right, I'm hanging out with Coach Charles Oakley, the Hall of Fame legend right here. Talk about your pick, William Felder. Let's talk about it, Coach.
No, this guy's overseas. I think he's 3-tier guy, and we getting older. We need younger legs. We just need energy. I think we've been the last 3 years. We was right there, and I think that seemed like the big game. We didn't rise to the occasion. So I think more energy. Another guy can put pressure on another team, so it really gonna help us out.
Let's talk about both your picks really quick before we get on out with the 2024 Big 3 Draft. You know, I know you love to win, Oak. I know you're a tough coach. I know you're one of those, you know, coaches that are your voice. You always lay a big part on your team. What's the difference maker this season for Charles Oakley?
Well, I just hope we come back as a team focused. I think that, you know, like I said, it's 10-game, 8-game season, but we should always be focused. And our goal is to get to the, get to the end. And I think bringing Dominique back and bringing William in, like I said, we can play a small lineup. We can play some length. And I hope we just come out and play with a lot of heart every night.
All right, it's the future Hall of Famer right here, Charles Oakley. Back to you, Cube. Back to you, Thomas.
With our last pick, we don't call this Mr. Irrelevant. Ain't nobody irrelevant in the Big 3. And isn't it great to have a draft that lasts an hour and not 3-4 days? So here we go with the last pick, the Aliens. What you got, Commish?
Ice Cube, I got it. With the last pick in the second round of the 2024 Big 3 Draft, the Aliens select Dusan Balut.
Hey.
Bullet.
Got him back in the league.
He's back.
Dusan's been a great player for the Big 3. Started off with power, became a captain of the Aliens. A lot of his squad then went to the Olympics.
Yeah.
You know, but Dusan is back with the Aliens. I think him and Rick got a great relationship, and it'd be good to see them climb to the top together.
Absolutely. I think he's one of the best playmakers in our league. High IQ, knows how to set people up. And this is going to be a guy that can just make the game easier for the others.
So let's go over and talk to Tat and Rick Mahorn, bad boy Rick Mahorn.
Good time with bad boy Rick Mahorn, Coach Rick Mahorn, coach of the Aliens, of course. Dusan Bullet. Talk about it, Coach. Why did you bring him back to the team?
Well, you know, it's a lot of things that go on, and you getting a whole new captain, you're getting a whole new team, so you need to have somebody that has the consistency. So he's going to be a guy that played 3-on-3 overseas and one of the best players in the world. Figured we got to have him back.
And speaking of your new captain, Paul Millsap, let's talk about that quickly.
I'm excited because he's got his brothers. So if anybody wants to start some smoke, you got 3 brothers you got to deal with.
And they got to deal with Coach, too.
I ain't going to deal with me. You worry about them 3 brothers that can move.
You got to love it, man. All right, Aliens, final pick, Coach Rick Mahorn. Congratulations. Ice Cube, Thomas Scott to 2024 Big 3 Draft. Another one down, and we're getting ready for Season 7, Cube.
I can't wait to get to Oakland June 15th, which is my birthday. It's going to be a great day. Birthday and the Big 3.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be amazing. And what you think about this draft, Thomas?
Man, I think the teams got better. I think they fulfilled some needs, but I can't lie, man. There's some people that was in this pool I thought was going to get picked up, man.
Me too. I mean, you know, well, we were talking about Hezzy God.
Hezzy God, man. I'm surprised, you know. I thought he did damage last year, you know. Nobody took him. Justin Dittman, a former co-captain. There's other guys, Ryan Hollins, Scotty Hobson, Derek Byers, Sec Henry. I can go on and on and on. But I think the teams did their diligence and figured out who fits what they're trying to do, and we'll see.
I mean, what's great about the Big Three, if those guys stay in shape, you never know. Injuries, people may get waived, and they're going to get called up. So,
right.
If you didn't get picked, stay in shape, stay ready, and hopefully your number get called this season. So that wraps up the 2024 Big 3 Draft. Appreciate everybody who joined us on X. Our games will be broadcast on X this year. The ones that are not on CBS will be on X right here at the Big 3. So we'll see you all summer. Yeah, we coming in hot.
The Big 3 is back, coming in hot all summer. Tampa, Baltimore, Newark, Anaheim, Portland, Cincinnati, San Antonio, Nashville, Boston. This is Fireball 3. It's a hard-nosed, trash-talking brand of basketball where they still bang down low and they still play tough D. Hall of Fame coaches and NBA superstars. And we're coming in hot to a city near you. So grab your friends, grab your family, and get your seats now at big3.com/tickets.